Hi, I'm Rachel, and today we're going to be taking a close look at Berroco Indio. Alright, so here is everything you need to know about this gorgeous yarn, Berroco Indio. First of all, it is DK weight. It's also 100% linen. It has 137 yards in a 50-gram ball. And it is super great for summer tops and light accessories. Now let's take a closer look. Alright, so this is Berroco Indio, new yarn from Berroco. It's so cool. It's a chainette linen yarn. This is an example of some of the colors, and it's kind of a more muted palette like you would expect from linen. Some of these colors have a really great depth of color though. They get this almost like heathering effect. I'm actually going to grab a couple of these. These three are probably my favorite of the ones that I have in front of me. And you can see, like, especially in that dark one, there's a little bit of like a lighter effect running through it. It's kind of a heathering. It's probably just from the process of making that chainette, because it is 100% linen, so there's no other fibers in it. It's just a really, really beautiful effect that this yarn has. It'll give some nice depth to what can be sometimes a boring piece when you're just working with like plain linen, right? So this one is really gorgeous. And then it is, like I said, 100% linen, so it's going to be really great for your like summery type of things, garments, even accessories if you want to. It does have a little bit of like a, well, I'm not going to go so far as to say crispy, but it's a little bit of a stiffer hand to it, like you would expect from linen. But I fully expect that that will soften up considerably with washing. You can just tell by touching it that just a couple washings are going to really, really make it nice. And speaking of washing, you do want to machine wash cold, delicate cycle, and then lay it flat to dry. So that's how they recommend doing it. I think I might take a chance and after it's totally dry, throw it in the dryer just to sort of firm it up a bit, because linen can stretch a lot. And it does seem, just like looking at it, I haven't actually worked with it yet, although I do have plans for some fun like summery tops. But it does seem like it's gonna have some of that stretch and give that linen can have. So on that note, make sure and swatch for sure, but wash and block that swatch too. I know nobody likes to do it, but really with a yarn like this, you wanna see how the fabric is going to react after you wash it in the way that you plan to wash whatever thing you're making in it. Because you would hate, it would be so horrible if you wash something and then it shrunk up or it stretched way out or whatever. So definitely make sure and wash your swatch just so that you know exactly what kind of gauge you're getting. All right, so let me bring this strand up here. I'm gonna move these so that we don't have any trouble focusing. And then let's bring this up here. It's a pretty skinny yarn, DK weight, so it's kind of hard to see. But it is that nice chainette construction, which is going to give some structure to your knitting or your crochet or whatever you do with it. So really neat yarn. I'm really impressed with this. I think it's so pretty. I've been gushing over it and queuing patterns on Ravelry for all the fun summer things that I want to make with it. I also have a particular love for linen, so I might be biased. Anyway, the suggested needle size is a US 6 to 7. And your stitches is approximately 22 stitches over 4 inches. And as far as needles go, I think you can pretty much use whatever kind of needle or hook you like to use for this kind of yarn. I'm definitely going to be using metal because that's my preference, but if you like wood or bamboo better, I think any type would work well with it. All right, so that is Berroco Indio. I hope you enjoyed learning about Berroco Indio today. It's great yarn made out of 100% linen for summer tops and accessories. I'm Rachel, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing because we have a lot more yarn reviews, tutorials, and other fiber fun like that. Happy crafting!